Bryczkowski in the 91 will start first. Second will be Scott Marr Jr. Third will be Scott Riggleman, former champion in the 09. That Camaro of Joe Monjo, our defending champion, will line up fourth. Fifth will be Marty Druten in the 17. Sixth will be Matt Podesta in the 99. Richie Byrne in the 26B. And Dave Green, the rookie, in car number 5. Green is up for 8 laps. Bryczkowski slides up in front of Marr to solidify his spot in the lead as Scott Riggleman goes underneath for second. Contact and a 1. Bryczkowski got a boot from behind by Riggleman. They stay 1 and 2 and they pull a bit of a gap on Marr. Runs third and they're side by side for fourth behind them. Bryczkowski with a bobble as Riggleman comes low for the top spot. And at the stripe, Bryczkowski led that lap, but not for long as we got Marty Van Druten knocked around. Riggleman up to the point. Bryczkowski battling with a snap-on to his teammate for third as Monjo will take the spot, and Marr gets loose off 2. Great job by Joe Monjo not to run in the back of the very loose 45. He'll move to second. Riggleman out in front. Defending champion Monjo in second. Third is Scott Marr Jr. Then it's Bryczkowski with a loose race car in fourth. And it's Marty Van Druten and Richie Byrne running wheel to wheel for fifth. Meanwhile, Scott Riggleman's been about the fastest car on the racetrack the last few laps, opening up the gap over first to second with 2 laps to go. Give a call to Dave Green hanging with the lead pack and only his second start of the 2016 season. In fact, his second start ever in a factory stock. He's keeping pace with Podesta and Byrne. White flag for Scott Riggleman. Riggleman comes into the night 5th in championship points to start off his season, looking for that first win after winning on opening night a year ago. Scott Riggleman is going to win the first heat for the factory stocks. Monjo finishes second. Marr was third. Then it's Bryczkowski, the number 91, fourth. Fifth is Van Druten, followed by Richie Byrne.
On a special ballot, and if you're the lucky winner, you'll be able to wave the green flag in one of the feature events tonight. Eric, ready to go racing.
Here they come to the green. Final heat of the night here on Mother's Day weekend. And it's Koenig with a bumper advantage to 1. But he runs way wide off at 2, and they're 3 wide. Koenig brought it back in after nearly touching the turn 2 guardrail. It's going to be West leading the opening lap. Haverstick second. Ron Booth up to third. Kenny Green down on the bottom of Koenig, trying to take fourth. DeStanzione and Rob McCormick are looking to follow suit. West washes wide and 1. Here comes Haverstick for the lead off 2. West trying to hang tough on the outside lane, and he's going to lead that lap as Haverstick holds the bottom in 1. Haverstick trying to move to the lead, and now it's Ron Booth filling the hole down low to move up to second. Contact for second. West got bounced around off of Ron Booth. He'll lose third to Kenny Green. While Haverstick tries to drive away. 3 laps to go. Booth to second. Green third. West still losing spots on the outside as Koenig is down low for fourth. Koenig and West nearly rubbing fenders as Rob McCormick and Stanzione join that fight. As we got a lap and a half to go for Haverstick. McCormick in that 48 has a very fast race car, but he's boxed in behind this battle for 5th, trying to find a way around in the waning laps. White flag is out. Haverstick took the lead over Steve West a handful of laps ago, and here he comes to the checkered flag. Haverstick wins Heat 2, and this battle for 5th is going to go to Koenig. Haverstick the winner.
And again, once again, happy Mom's Day to all the moms in the audience tonight. 25 laps for the O'Shea factory stocks. Eric Brennan, this should be good as they pick it up through turn 3 and 4.
No better way to close out the night than with the O'Shea Auto Repair Factory stocks. Tom Lechkowski brings them to the green.
Fender to fender, bumper to bumper action through 1 and 2, and they stay that way down the backstretch.
Double wide for about 4 rows deep until you get to Kenny Green, who got single file, and for the lead, it's Steve West on the outside, Lechkowski on the bottom.
West had a good run off the outside, could not quite hold it though, and Lechkowski comes back on the inside to lead him out of turn 2.
Behind them, Rob Haverstick got kicked up to the 3rd line as they're still side by side for the lead.
There were 3 wide coming out of turn number 2. They settle in. West goes sideways. He'll cross the field.
The field has to scatter, and Marty Van Jr. gets caught up in it. Haverstick spun to miss, and the other car sitting over there at the 26 of Richie Byrne. All of those drivers separated only by 5 points this early in the season, and that's a margin that may stay the same as competitive as these races have been. Then they come to the restart.
Lechkowski guns it off the corner. He'll lead it down to the race straightaway.
Up on 2 wheels, gets back on all 4. Sorry, Earl, but are they going to make it to turn 1?
Looks like Booth may have a problem as he slides high. Spinning car over there, and the yellow comes out. 50-50. The first one has not been claimed. New number 791-3587. 791-3587. Stop in the stadium office after the race to claim your prize. 791-3587. New number for the 50-50. They pick it up on turn number 4.
Lechkowski and Koenig bring it back down to the restart with 24 laps to go.
Here comes Scott Riggleman. Charging up the outside. They make contact in turn number 1 and 2. Laura goes around.
Waiting to see if Laura can get it refired and then scatter the field all throughout the pack. And here comes Riggleman trying to take second, and the caution flag will fly.
Scott Morris spinning out of 3rd place. Feature winner Jerry Stanzione. Mr. Versatility, Eric. He has raced here and won in 4 cylinders and the trucks. They added a win in the factory stocks. We're ready to go racing.
Field doubling up, we'll try it again. 24 laps remaining. It's still Lechkowski and Koenig on the front row.
Wheel to wheel, side by side off the corner. Koenig tries to take it away from Lechkowski, can't quite do it. Lechkowski leads to turn number 3. Here comes Scott Riggleman.
Koenig almost gets up into the wall. McCormick and Stanzione are bouncing off each other, but we got a lap in. That's all that counts. Riggleman for the lead.
Scott Riggleman looking for his first win of the year. Charges down the backstretch in turn number 3. He'll have the lead going to the top of the home stretch. And here comes Kenny Green.
Green on the bottom trying to follow Riggleman through. Koenig and Monjo get together. And Monjo spins to turn 1. Tags Koenig. Waiting to see if Koenig is going to get back going, but he won't. The caution's out again. Look at the right front fender of Joe Monjo's car, nearly ripped off.
Okay, Scott Riggleman looking for his first win of the year. Kenny Green in the 44 looking for victory as well. Rob McCormick is up to 4th spot. Here they come.
Riggleman back on the gas. Green, who is outside. We're back to racing, and they're bouncing off each other already.
Green in 2nd, McCormick to 3rd, Lechkowski running in 4th. Here comes Jerry Stanzione.
Stanzione trying to make a move on the inside of Lechkowski. Lechkowski slams the door shut, and they're scattering around behind him. McCormick on the outside for 2nd. In the victory lane. We'll have to see if he can end the drought after returning to competition towards the latter portion of last year.
Indeed, you're right there, Eric. 2012, last time Kenny Green was the victory lane. He definitely wants one tonight, and he's in position to challenge. Here they come.
21 laps still remaining, and McCormick's got a fender inside of Green for 2nd.
Long Island invader Rob McCormick on the charge. He'll go to second, heading down the back. Set his sights on Scott Riggleman's 09. Here comes Jerry Stanzione going for third.
Stanzione with a run inside of that 44 as Rob McCormick is all over the backside of Riggleman for the lead.
McCormick goes to the outside now to challenge the leading number 09. Goes to the bumper now as they come off of turn number 2. Stanzione will go to third.
All that contact's allowing the top 4 to come together. Riggleman overshoots the corner. Here comes McCormick for the lead. Trouble.
Scott Riggleman spinning down the home stretch. Former champion Scott Riggleman down in the safety apron. Kenny Green now in second. Tom Ruskowski third. John Bowers on the move. He's up in fourth.
John Bowers started towards the back of the pack, and he's up to fourth. Stanzione fell to fifth. And as they're racing down at turn number 1, the rookie Dave Green had his hands full. He gathers it back in, and here's the fight for third.
Tom Ruskowski is that third place car. He'll be getting pressure from John Bowers and Jerry Stanzione. They advance on the number 91. Not too far behind is Rob Haberstick in the 18.
Ruchkowski looks like he's trying to defend both lines as he goes off into the corner. And Dave Green gets turned around. Oh, and a big hit by Scott Marr.
And Marr making heavy contact with the Dave Green spinning 5.
So the field having that ebb and flow look that we've seen in the Sportsman division here in this factory stock event. Still 17 laps to go.
And as you touched on, Eric, it's been a long time for Victory Lane for some of these drivers. Rob McCormick, the last time he was in Victory Lane here was 2014. Kenny Green back in 2010. Tom Ruskowski never. And John Bowers way back in 2012. Here it comes.
Back down with a restart, a pair of black cars dueling to the first corner, and Green's got an edge on McCormick to the first turn.
McCormick fends them off as they come down the back. McCormick edges back into the lead. Holds Kenny Green as they head in for turn number 3. John Bowers to the outside of Ruskowski. Gets a little sideways, gathers it in. Bowers to third.
McCormick squeezed Kenny Green up almost to the guardrail, and Green is going to let him know he didn't like that one.
McCormick will lead him down the back. Green a challenging second. Then is John Bowers, Ruskowski, and Stanzione. Here comes Joe Monjo to the inside of Rob Haberstick.
They were bumping and banging for first and second, but indeed, Monjo is trying to work his way back through the field, as is Scott Riggleman is trying to follow him through.
Monjo looking to the inside of Haberstick. Cannot quite swing the pass on the 18. Might do it here in turn number 3. If he does, Scott Riggleman's going to be right there. Monjo sideways off the corner.
Boy, he drove that thing in there, and it stuck somehow, and they continue to race side by side. Riggleman now pushing him through and race again.
Ruskowski out of shape. Out of 2 to 3 wide down the backstretch.
A lot of contact there between Stanzione and Ruchkowski. Monjo sails it in there. He's going to go to 4th.
Still down to the inside. Monjo charging his way back. He's side by side with Stanzione for 4th.
At the front, we're 3 cars deep for this race for the lead. Green has been knocking on the door of McCormick's car as we are just coming to halfway.
Stanzione fends off the challenge for Monjo. Stanzione goes to 4th. Monjo in 5th, and Rob Haberstick.
At the front, Green was just pushing Rob McCormick down the front straightaway as Bowers is now in the back of the 44.
John Bowers definitely a contender now. Here comes Green to the inside.
A late dive by Green. They tangle for the lead. Green goes around.
The field dodges the spinning number 44.
McCormick now out in front by his lonesome. Bowers running second. Third is Stanzione. Green's car is yet to fire, and the caution flag will wave.
What a wild event here with the street stock that feature tonight. Kenny Green definitely not a happy driver. We still have 11 laps to go, and certainly a lot can happen. Anybody in that top group can win this. Here to come through.
Bottom lane with the best restart. McCormick is clear for the leader, is he? Bowers fights back up top.
Jerry Stanzione looks to the inside now at the 49, and Stanzione works his way to second.
Look at Stanzione get off the corner. He's in the back bumper of McCormick's car for the lead.
Sparks fly between Haberstick and Monjo. As Monjo gets the advantage going into turn number 1, can he hold it? Here comes Bowers back around the outside.
Not sure what's up with Rob McCormick's car, but he's getting killed on the straightaway. These guys are barreling down on him at the end of the front and back stretch, and he's going to have to hold on tight for this win.
And it's side by side for second between Stanzione and Bowers as they both challenge the number 48 of McCormick. Meanwhile, Haverstick has gotten back to fourth.
That 48's going to get run over, Earl. He cannot get down the straightaway, and Stanzione is pounding the back of him on every corner.
He is. He pounds him again at turn number 1. Pretty wide coming out of turn number 2. Here comes Riggleman to the inside.
Riggleman trying to work his way back from the spin. Bowers alongside of McCormick for the lead.
McCormick taking the high, low side. He gets banged in the back by John Bowers.
All three cars coming together there, but McCormick still holds the lead.
Indeed he does. Opens up a car length. Now it closes again as Stanzione and Bowers are side by side, double teaming the number 48. And now Scott Riggleman advancing into that battle. It'll be a 4-car duel for the lead.
McCormick taking the defensive line down the straightaway with what looks like a laboring race car. Scott Riggleman to the inside of Bowers for third.
Riggleman challenges to the inside. He has the 09 down there. Can he get third spot? He's side by side with Bowers down the main straightaway.
If Rob McCormick can hang on and win, this may be one of the most impressive performances we've seen in the factory stocks. Stanzione has gotten in the back of him every single lap on the straightaway, and McCormick is still holding steady with 4 laps to go.
He is. Defensive driving by Rob McCormick. He's making it work. Stanzione is right there on his bumper.
And that's pulled Riggleman into the mix. That's pulled Bowers back into the mix. Top 5, nose to tail, as McCormick is trying to hang on.
And meanwhile, Stanzione now has pressure from Scott Riggleman.
The bumper tag is about to get more intense. Stanzione with a look down low. Can't make it stick.
Riggleman fends him off. Stanzione looking to the inside of turn 3.
McCormick shut the door and Stanzione locked it up. 2 laps to go.
And any false move by Stanzione will let Scott Riggleman go by.
There's the move again. McCormick blocks.
Stanzione tries him again off turn 2.
Got him above the bottom. Stanzione to the lead. Riggleman trying to follow. Contact.
Riggleman to the inside.
Stanzione gets turned. McCormick is going around as well. They're locked together.
Here comes Joe Monjo on the outside.
White flag is up. Monjo to the outside for the lead. Caution. I'll tell you what, Earl. The job that Rob McCormick was trying to put down by holding off of what looks like a very injured race car. That car had no power down the end of the straightaway. The problem is he ended up changing lanes multiple times to try to be defensive.
Back up to 6th.
Well, here we go. For a green-white checker to wrap up what has been an eventful factory stock feature, Scott Riggleman and Joe Monjo bring them back down to the restart.
Green is out. Down the front stretch they go. Factory stock veterans run 1 and 2 and 3.
Monjo got a good run off too. He's going to pull alongside of Riggleman on the outside of turn 3.
They're side by side through 3 and 4 to the top of the main straightaway. White flag.
Monjo almost caught the wall. Remember, these two had a photo finish on opening night 1 year ago.
Riggleman leads it down the back. Monjo right there to challenge. Bowers in third. Here they come for the checker.
Here they come. Scott Riggleman comes out complete. He's going to win it for the factory stocks. Cars tangling at the checkered flag, but Riggleman comes back from the spin to win.